Have you ever faced a struggle so intense that you felt like giving up? A moment where everything seemed against you, and no matter how hard you fought, the answer just wasn't clear? What if I told you that one man's greatest battle wasn't with an enemy or his past, but with God himself? Jacob, the man who wrestled with me, found himself in the fight of his life. But this fight wasn't about victory or defeat. It was about transformation. It was about who he would become on the other side of the struggle. My children, I want you to reflect deeply on the life of a man who represents a journey we all face. A man who wrestled not just with life's challenges, but with me, with God himself. His name was Jacob, the father of the 12 tribes of Israel. A man whose life tells the story of struggle, transformation, and redemption. Jacob was not born into greatness. He was a deceiver, a man who used cunning to take his brother Esau's birthright, to gain blessings meant for another. But Jacob's story was not about his past. It was about what would happen when he faced the consequences of his actions and, most importantly, when he finally faced me. The night Jacob wrestled with God at the river Jabbok changed everything. Alone, fearful of what lay ahead, afraid of his brother's wrath, Jacob wrestled not only with an angel but with his own soul. That night, the struggle wasn't just physical, it was spiritual. He was wrestling with his own identity, his destiny, and his faith in me. He was seeking to understand who he was and who I had called him to be. When I appeared as the figure who wrestled with Jacob, I wasn't there to destroy him. I was there to test him, to see if he had the strength, the humility, the determination to become the man I had destined him to be. And Jacob, though wounded, refused to let go. He said, "I will not let you go unless you bless me." And I did bless him. But I did something even more powerful. I changed his name. He was no longer Jacob, the deceiver. I named him Israel, meaning he who wrestles with God. My children, this is where the nation of Israel was born, not just from a man, but from a transformation. From the struggle came a new identity, a new purpose. Jacob's journey was symbolic of what all my people must go through. A wrestling, a breaking, and ultimately a blessing that changes everything. When you wrestle with life's hardships, when you face your greatest fears and deepest sins, you too are wrestling with me. And like Jacob, I am not there to crush you, but to transform you. I may leave you with a limp, just as Jacob limped away after our struggle. But that limp will remind you that I was with you in the struggle, and through it, you are made stronger in faith. The story of Jacob, of Israel, is more than a historical event. It is a mirror of the human heart and of every believer's journey. Will you hold on to me even when the struggle is hard? Will you refuse to let go until you receive my blessing? Will you allow the wrestling to lead you into transformation as Jacob did? My children, understand this. The wrestling is part of your journey to me. You are not alone in it. I am with you, even when the struggle is fierce, and through it, I will bless you with a new identity, a new purpose, and a destiny that reflects my glory. My beloved children, just as Jacob wrestled with me and was forever changed, so too can your struggles become the path to your transformation. In every hardship, in every moment of doubt, I am there, waiting to turn your battle into a blessing just as I did with Jacob. Remember, Jacob didn't give up, and neither should you. No matter how hard life's struggles feel, I am always with you, guiding you toward your destiny. And just as I gave Jacob a new name and a new purpose, I have a purpose for you too, if you're willing to hold on and wrestle through it. Stay strong. Hold on to me, and you will be blessed. The journey is just beginning.